Hey, everybody. Welcome to this edition of the Boon of Wireless podcast, now part of Wirelo. Yes, Wirelo, revolutionizing the way businesses in the wireless industry connect, collaborate, and thrive. As a premier B2B marketplace, Wireless platform is designed to cater specifically to the needs of the wireless store vendors in America. Wirelo.com. Find them there at wirelo.com. I am your host, John Horovitz, coming to you as always, high above the streets in northern New Jersey at ANJ Media. ANJ Media. Andrew, behind the glass, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, John.
You looked a little worried today when I came in. Is it something big happening here? I know what it is, but how's that going to affect you?
I'm worried about the World Cup.
The World Cup will be played in what used to be called MetLife Stadium, but for the next couple of weeks, it'll be called the New York, New Jersey Stadium. Yeah, that's right in the middle of one of our biggest traffic areas here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
It's going to be terrible.
Are you going?
No.
Okay, that's good.
It's sad.
No, it's not sad. You'll have fun. You'll watch it on TV with the family and have a great time. Who's your team?
They didn't make it.
Okay. Well, all right. There you go. Leave it up to our guests to figure out. Send us cards and letters. Okay, let's get started. Our guest today is an internationally recognized telecom entrepreneur, technology innovator, and business strategist known for building disruptive wireless and mobile technology companies. Darius Allen, a former NCAA Division I football player at Auburn University, began his entrepreneurial career in technology and systems management before founding StarCast Group in 2004. Under his leadership, the company expanded to more than 1,200 locations nationwide and successfully developed multiple technology-driven ventures. Darius later founded CRBT Inc., where he introduced North America's first dual smartphone, which I'm going to ask him about that, demonstrating his early vision for the evolution of mobile communications and connected consumer technology. Darius is best known in the telecom industry as the co-founder of Rockstar Wireless, built around the convergence of mobile connectivity, entertainment, digital engagement, and lifestyle branding. He's also the creator of Frequency, an AI-powered wireless rewards ecosystem designed to transform customer acquisition and retention by allowing users to earn mobile benefits through gaming, advertising engagement, and digital participation. Recognized for his innovation and leadership in telecommunications and consumer technology, Darius has been featured by CNN, CNBC, Fox Corporation, and Forbes for his work in wireless technology, entrepreneurship, and business innovation. And now he's on the Boon of Wireless podcast. All right, go figure. I love this guy. I see him all the time at events. So please welcome to the broadcast, Mr. Darius Allen. Darius, how are you?
Pleasure seeing you again, man. I'm doing very well. Great introduction, by the way. I couldn't have said it better myself, you know.
Well, now you have to live up to it. So before we jump into it, tell me about the first dual smartphone. When was that?
The first dual screen. So I brought the first dual screen smartphone, the Siam 7X, into the U.S. market roughly around 2013. Actually hit the market. So I partnered with SMS Audio. The rapper 50 Cent had his audio components built into it. It was pretty cool. It was just giving a different, vibe to our wireless. It was the first dual screen ever hit the market before all the foldables and all the flip stuff. So I was kind of ahead of the market on that. It was kind of fun and exciting.
Let's jump in. Let's talk about Rockstar Wireless. Your website claims, I read this last night, actually, that Rockstar Wireless is redefining telecom by combining nationwide connectivity, culture-driven marketing, and next-generation distribution. Can you tell our viewers what that means?
We believe that the telecom industry is more than just coverage maps and pricing. So what we did, we brought in some strategic partners and leveraged our partnerships with influencers, content creators, and DJs and those type influencers to be a part of the organization. So it's disturbing the market because now users don't really have to go into a retail store any longer with the technology of eSIM. And so we're utilizing these partners not just for marketing, but also for distribution. So these influencers and creators and sports and brand agencies all have their own audience that trust and like and know them. And so we're just leveraging those relationships into our ecosystem and making it sticky for them.
You and I have spent a lot of time talking at different events, and obviously in the lead up to having you on the broadcast today. I'm going to ask you, where do you see Rockstar Wireless in 3 years, and what milestones matter to you most between now and then? And the reason I ask that up front, we're going to talk about some really cool things, and I'm going to see if you check the box on where you think you're going to be in 3 years. Go ahead.
So we really want to be America's most recognized lifestyle-driven wireless brand, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You know, it's all about building that brand and building value to customers. So we did a lot of investing in our AI agent, and so our plan is to scale that AI agent and scale our rewards platform to, you know, at least 1 million customers. Because when it comes down to it, it's all about the subscriber count. So I can talk about building these relationships with different influencers or brand affiliates. It's about, in 3 years from now, we want to be known as the lifestyle driven wireless brand that adds value to customers.
If I understand what you said, you're blending telecom with entertainment culture. What's the biggest challenge in merging these two worlds, and how are you solving for it?
Well, I really don't think there is a big challenge with it. I think it's something that's been ignored. It always have been a successful matchup. Jay-Z did a partnership with Sprint, and I believe a device manufacturer as well, and it was a success. That album went platinum on day one. So the culture and telecom goes hand in hand. The biggest obstacle is really is dealing with celebrities and big brands and finding someone that's on the same page with you that want to have a win-win partnership, not just getting a paycheck up front. You know, anyone would do anything for compensation up front. It's finding a good brand partner that want to share in the larger reward in the exit, and being a strategic partner and having rev share and different agreements with these guys so they can grow with you.
Beyond the artists and influencers, what types of partnerships are you pursuing to grow the brand and expand your ecosystem? You talk a lot about treating every customer like they're a rock star, right? It's not having just rock stars endorse your brand or the influencers talk about you. What internal processes or training make that more than just a slogan? Every customer is going to be a rock star on our network.
So that was kind of a two-fold question. So some of the things that we're going to do to expand outside the influencer platform to grow our brand is actually attaching ourselves to other communities. Right now, we're finishing up agreement with the U.S. military and a few different nonprofits that work with that group. And being a rock star, what we mean is the philosophy of being a rock star is that whether you have 1 million users or you have one line with us, you should be treated like a rock star. And so we invested a lot into our AI platform, Rockstar.ai. And what that does is that gives you AI support that's firsthand 24 hours a day. And also, if you really tap into it, it gives you personalized concierge service to give you recommendations on improving different things in your life, whether you're trying to increase your exercise, increase your different habits on, or even other AI personalities with two-time NBA star Norris Cole, partner with our frequency partner, Emerson Morrison. We also have Dreek AI that we're rolling out next month, and that's with the influencer Kevin Gates' wife, Drika Gates. And so it's more than just a wireless company. You're getting more than wireless with us. You're getting the whole lifestyle. You're getting the community. You're being not just the customer. You're actually getting involved in our ecosystem and getting rewarded.
Before we dive a little further into the tech and the brand, take us back to the beginning. Where were you and what was the spark that led to Rockstar Wireless? Where did you have that epiphany that says, I can do this better?
Man, the spark came literally, believe it or not, about 22 years ago. I was working with a couple guys to evolve some technology with the Ringback Tone platform. And that same premise is why I came up with frequency. What the Ringback Tone deal, well, we were advertising on Ringback Tones. During the normal time you heard the ring, 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 we were replacing that with advertising jingle. And we were going to subsidize user bills. So we did a pilot with Cincinnati Bell. We did some stuff in Portugal and Spain, some other countries, and it just didn't really get traction. So that was the spark. But after I made my exit or sold a part of StarCast off, I had some extra time and I wanted to get back in telecom. And so that's why I went ahead and used my time to develop the first dual screen smartphone. And from there, we got decent amount of traction. It was an Android phone, and getting with the carriers was pretty difficult. And so Damon John reached out, and he was launching a company called Fubu Mobile.
Know it
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so they were nice enough to distribute our Cyan products. We had six different products in those stores. They're very heavily there in the Northeast where you guys are at, right? And so we had our tablets and phones distributed in those stores, and I helped them roll out that MVNO, which kind of made me realize that it may be time to get back in this MVNO space, this telecom space, because I see a void. And that void was really just leveraging current relationships of brands and artists, influencers, and athletes that we have.
Go back, I don't know how many years it was, maybe 8, 10. I met Damon John. He was having a grand opening in Long Island, and we had a Boost store literally right next door. They shared a wall. And I went into the grand opening with something covering my Boost jacket because it was about, I had to wear it. It was about 12 degrees out. And I actually ended up talking to him. And it was, the guy's got some chops. So good for you. You say that Rockstar Wireless is, I think you said it earlier, redefining telecom by combining nationwide connectivity, culture-driven marketing, and something I want you to talk about: next generation distribution. What does that mean? Those three things for the everyday customer.
For the everyday customer, the connectivity part is important because you want to have reliable connectivity, and everyone have their own preference of what network they want to be on. So as an MVNO that work with all three carriers, AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile, we kind of can give any customer their perfect network because we can give you access to the towers that you need. We can give you the lifestyle, culture, experiences, technology. So the next generation part is, next generation AI technology is going to be your whole personal concierge and actually help you manage your life, whether it's through our branded AI partners or technology or the Rockstar Wireless AI app. But distribution part is empowering our audience, empowering our community to be ambassadors, not just be a marketing source, but to be a distribution point and share in rev shares and be a part of our affiliate marketing program. As far as distribution, we have a relationship with CellPay, and we're going to be in over 25,000 stores here in this fall. We have a direct relationship right now that we're about to push out with DoorDash, so consumers can get not just the eSIM activate right away, but they can get a physical device. A lot of times when people need devices, they need it right now. And so by partnering with DoorDash, the users can get service and get a device within 30 minutes to their doorstep.
So I'm going to go online and order your service, and my phone is old, so I'm going to get a new device, and DoorDash is going to deliver that to me.
Yes, sir. And it's only going to be major areas, right? So major metropolitan areas. Most of the times, these devices are coming from a known store that you guys may know.
So the DoorDash guy isn't stocking phones in his living room, right?
No.
Okay, good. Okay. Your MVNO offers all the three major carriers here in the U.S., AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. How were you able to pull that off?
Man, simple. Just working with aggregators. Sometimes working with an aggregator can be a lot easier than working directly with the carriers. So we have some great aggregator relationships, and that's how you pull it off. This is good for MVNOs that's just launching, just getting started off, and I think it's a difference maker because users have locked devices, and they may buy a locked device online somewhere, and it only can be activated on AT&T or Verizon. So you can't lose that customer because of that.
When you get into the dealers and when you talk to your internal sales folks, what do you train them on? What's the big hook for getting subscribers? Everybody's got a phone on one of the 3 or 4 networks, including all the MVNOs and all that. Everybody's got unlimited talk, text, and data at different levels of gigabytes. What is your hook? What is your differentiator, as I like to say?
So our rewards ecosystem of frequency allows users to have free cell phone service, right? In addition to that, access to our community. We get access to concerts, and we have several events. We have two events in August. The Malibu Mixer on the 29th, and then we have the Circus Wonderland Festival in Burbank here come August 22nd and 23rd. These are sponsored Rockstar Wireless sponsored events that our users can get in free. So having those type of experiences, we're also working out, with different brands as well to give different backstage passes and whole different vibe of things.
So basically rewarding for the subscriber for being a Rockstar customer.
Yeah, absolutely. So, the app's going to make you manage and live your life better, whether it's giving you recommendations on things to purchase, giving you email reminders on different things, and then also just giving you different access and different cultural experiences that you can't pay for.
Let's talk about this app, Frequency app. On paper, this sounds like a game changer. What is it? What does it do?
It's a platform where users can play games, take surveys, fill out questionnaires, and earn money. And they're actually earning points that go towards their wireless bill. So they sign up for a $10 activation fee, and they won't have a bill for the rest of the time that they're with us. And they just have to play games. They're literally playing, whether it's Monopoly or Block Blast, games that they may play already. Or actually, yesterday I downloaded an app where you walk. And so I'm working on my health, trying to walk more. And so now I get rewarded and I'm earning money for walking. And all those points get converted into cell phone credits to where you're earning free wireless plans, and that can be converted into cash as well too. So if you exceed the amount of money, you can actually cash out with a Visa or MasterCard gift card, whatnot. But the average user will probably not only pay their cell phone bill, but make around $50 a month just by playing.
Wow.
Just by playing 10 to 15 minutes a day. And that's
10, 15 minutes a day.
10 to 15 minutes a day. And that's in the Android store right now. It'll be in Apple Play Store next week.
Yeah. Okay. So mid to end June. Okay. In the Apple Store. Wow. All right. So let me ask you from a strategic standpoint, if you had to double the size of Rockstar Wireless in the next 12 months, what would you personally focus on next?
Scaling our AI platform. That way we can add more value to users. AI is taking over everywhere. We have the ability to give a free version of a $200 valued version of your most popular AI agents, whether it's ChatGPT, Claude, or whatnot. And that's completely free to all of our users that have the Rockstar AI app. So double down on that in the frequency ecosystem. We believe that's a game changer because throughout the ACP program, there are over 24 million subs on the ACP program. A lot of people really are underserved and can use free wireless, especially with this economy right now. It's been monetized just by playing games, and it's not too long. It's fun and it's easy to do.
Excellent. You mentioned briefly the Rockstar Personal Concierge. Is this, again, when I talk to a concierge, I want to talk to a person. They're finding me a restaurant or hotel, but this is an AI-driven part.
Yes, AI-driven. It can actually book your hotel reservation. It can book a hotel stay for you. It can book your flight for you. You have to give it access and permissions, but it can actually help you run your life. And not only that, our other AI agents are actually real custom AI agents for different celebrities. So we have celebrity-based AI agents to where that celebrity actually spend time and train as AI on their personality and what they like, and what they do, and what they know. And so those AI bots are really trained and they're really similar to the real person. And so you get to have a conversation with two-time world champion Norris Cole or Gates, who's very famous on the lifestyle side.
And would you know that it wasn't them? Because I did something on AI. I think I mentioned it a couple podcasts ago, where I thought I was talking to a real person for 10 minutes. And then I finally said, "Are you real?" And the voice said, "Is there anything else I can help you with?" I said, "Yes." "Are you real?" She said, "Is there anything else I can help you with?" I said, "Wow." It was so like the interaction was amazing. Yeah.
It is, man.
Okay.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Omniverse. They're behind the technology on the celebrity-based
Yeah.
AI products, but
Okay.
these AI characters are actually inside Fortnite as well.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
so, what they're part of our wireless Rockstar Wireless plan. So you can get a Rockstar Wireless plan that have these particular AI agents built into it. And a lot of people that they're talking to these AI agents on the phone or via text, they're actually thinking they're talking to the real person. It's funny on the observation standpoint. Our team have noticed that people have been having real conversations.
Okay. Okay. Um, we talked about the distribution, 25,000 wireless retail doors. These will be the non-branded stores, obviously, that carry a whole slew of SIMs. How are you going to cut through that clutter of walking into a store that has 8 to 10 MVNO, SIM cards on the wall and banners and signage and window clings? What type of advertising or marketing are you going to do to drive people into those stores?
Right. So, like our celebrity partners and collaborations that we have with different brands are very important. We do have some planned celebrity interaction at a few of those stores, and I don't believe retail is dead. A lot of MVNOs aren't focusing on retail, and I think consumers aren't yet ready to kind of cut the cord, the umbilical cord, and do everything themselves. So retail is important. So we have a great, very very aggressive comp plan for our retailers, and just providing additional marketing and lifestyle so people can want to be a part of the experience. And you can't be free. With the frequency app built into it, these retailers still get to receive their commission because the bill's still being paid, right? Monetize the ad. So it's hard to compete with free.
Other than the retail, what other partnerships are you pursuing to grow the business and expand?
The DoorDash distribution model, and then people with their own communities. We have churches, we have schools that we're partnering with, and the U.S. military. We're going to make a big announcement about that here pretty soon. We're doing some things with a few military groups.
What's the next big milestone you want the world to see from Rockstar Wireless?
Being recognized as a powerhouse brand that's driven by culture and not just about connectivity. We want customers to know they have an option on what network they want to use, what device they want to use, what plan they want to be on, how much they want to pay, and how they want to pay for it. So we want to provide value more than anything else to our customers.
For anybody watching who's never heard of Rockstar, because you haven't been out there really promoting yet, now you're getting ready to do that. They're hearing about Rockstar Wireless for the first time if they're watching this. What do you want them to walk away knowing?
I want them to know that there's a brand out there that actually care about the experiences that users have. That actually want to make the user experience better, that want to give you more value, that want to make sure that you're not overpaying for things, and give you round the clock service and support. We believe that a lot of telcos ignore the customer and they want to follow each other on what they think the right plan is. But we're listening to the customer, know that we're going to constantly innovate and bring in new technology to make the customer happy.
While you're waiting for this retail onslaught in a month or two, you're open for business now, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How long have you been up and running?
We've been up and running for about 2.5 years now.
Right. Okay. So you got a good subscriber base. We're not going to talk about how many, but I know that you've got a very good loyal subscriber base. I know your churn is a little bit lower than other people in the space, so that's a good thing. And I think we need to look for innovative MVNOs like yourself. One of the things I'm seeing more and more of is MVNOs offering all three networks, and I think that's going to become the standard bearer. Whether you cobble it together through aggregators or you have a SIM that automatically finds the best network. That's where I see our business going. Not tomorrow, but not that far in the near future. Let the customer choose, even if you've got have to have 3 SIMs, 4 SIMs, eSIMs in your phone. That's easy to do, and you can easily switch to where the network is better and not have to worry about paying for roaming. I mean, that's where I see, but I'm not right 100% of the time. You care to comment on that or not?
Yeah, I see something similar. The days of being held hostage by your carrier, they're ending really soon, and we enjoy having the relationships with the carrier, but we don't want the toxic relationship to where we have to be there or else.
Yeah, there's a lot of people pushing for, to do away with that. Let the customer buy a phone. They buy modems, they buy everything else. It doesn't always have to be free. Put some value on it, but
Yeah.
that's just
Or
John.
we extend the lease terms.
Yeah, yep,
Let,
yep.
be able to assign the responsibility to an MVNO or another carrier, right? Let them move that lease payment.
Before we wrap up, one of my favorite shows is coming up. I give Las Vegas a hard time, but the show is in August, and it's a little warm out there, as you know. The All Wireless and Prepaid show. It's one of the best. It's growing. I think over 6,000 people now. Is that a show that you're going to have a presence at?
Yes. We'll be
Okay.
there, and
All right.
I'm planning some things around that. We should have a splash there. It should be exciting.
All right, very good. So that is, for those of you who are listening, that is August 19th and 20th at Caesars. You go to the All Wireless Prepaid Expo and look them up and register for the show. Well, Darius, it has been a pleasure sitting down formally, not just shooting the breeze like we do at all the shows. And really, I think you met my goal of seeing if you checked all the boxes. It's I don't know if it's unique what you're doing, but I think anybody that's doing this, you've taken it to the next level. And I hope that once you roll out your distribution, there's I think there's like 40,000 independent retail tours out there. Hopefully you'll get into a big chunk of them right off the board and sail into the fourth quarter with record numbers. So I want to wish you best of luck. And again, I look forward to seeing you in August in Las Vegas. Okay.
Thanks for having me, John. Appreciate you all.
All right. Darius Allen, if somebody wants to contact you or your company, how do they do that?
You can contact me at dallen@myrockstarwireless.com. Anyone else, visit myrockstarwireless.com, and you can chat with our agents, either live agent or AI agent, because we do have live agents as well too, that work around the clock, and we serve you guys.
Darius, thank you. Enjoy. Best of luck. I'll catch up with you in about 2 months, and looking forward to your success. All right, folks, that's going to wrap up another edition of the Boon of Wireless. As always, we'll see you next time. Do you want to be a guest on the Boon of Wireless podcast? Give us a call at 908-THE-BOON. Yes, 908-843-2666.